Hello, it's Tuesday the 9th, I'm FX Pro. It's a bit icy for the air wheel, so I'm on foot for this morning's market brief. Now, government ministers sound pretty determined to take advantage of all this vaccination positivity. There's been plenty of chatter about laying foundations for a strong recovery just as soon as lockdown can be lifted. However, even when COVID is under control, there are still big issues for them to tackle. Unemployment continues to rise. Remember, some MPC members believe that the true number may already be closer to 8%. And then, of course, is our good old friend Brexit. That also remains a drag on activity and output. Exports fell to Europe by 68% last month compared to a year ago. 68%! They've certainly got their work cut out if any plans for a strong recovery are going to be export-led. Meanwhile, in the market, sterling is benefiting from strong progress with the vaccination programme, and sentiment suggests that the UK is ahead in the race to lift lockdown and, of course, return to full activity. Yesterday we touched a high of 137.50 against the dollar, and we open higher this morning around 137.80. There is growing chatter of a breakthrough the 140 level, so keep an eye on that if you're a dollar buyer. Over in the US, the economy is still some way away from anything like a strong recovery, despite plenty of bullish comments from the Fed and Treasury officials. The vaccination program is not delivering fast enough to bring new infections under control. And economic activity is really waiting for the next support and stimulus package to be released before that shows any sign of improvement. And as more of a side plot in Washington, Trump's impeachment proceedings continue, but that's increasingly being seen as a process just to draw a line under the past 4 years. And then in the Eurozone, Brussels is finding it harder and harder to ignore the Italian politics. Were Italy to exit voluntarily, the effect on the EU could be devastating. But Draghi's current rhetoric is that the story of Italy's recovery is to be determined by Rome and not by Brussels. Yesterday's straw poll showed about 60% of LinkedIners can't see a referendum this year, but meanwhile 60% on Instagram thought we could. Perhaps that says more about audience demographics than political outlook, but thank you to one and all who took the time to drop me a note. Right, that's it from me. Snow's really coming down at the moment. Maybe knee-deep powder is just a day away. We'll see. Join me again tomorrow.
If you do not have a clue, then just tweet through and ask FX Blue.